everyone, welcome back to the hit show on Live News GH. I know you miss me and I miss you too, boo. That is why today I brought something new, something spicy, okay? So today we have two people here with us. So today is not just an interview. We are going to talk and talk and talk. Okay, so I have two incredible, handsome, like realistic, like I don't even know the words to use to describe them, but I have two handsome, incredible gentlemen here with us, and I'm going to let you see them, and then they introduce themselves. Okay, so the first we have here is
Isaac.
Okay, and we have
I'm also Patrick.
Patrick. Okay,
Yeah.
is that are those your stage names as well, or you have other stage names?
No, my stage name is Magnify the Kid God, popularly known as Magnify.
Oh, okay.
Sure.
And I'm Isaac the guitarist.
Isaac.
Yeah.
I can see your best friend here already.
Yeah, always around.
All right, so we would like to know a little bit about yourselves. Then we have a brief discussion on how the creative industry is or was then and is now. Okay. And then you guys will have to give us some freestyle, something so that we see what people do. Okay. So it happens that Magnify works on his own and Isaac works on his own as well. However, they make some perfect duos when they come together. So we'll listen to them after the show, do something nice for us, okay? But first of all, we'd like to know a little bit about yourselves, how you started your careers and all that. And I didn't let him do his own thing, so I've done it, okay? Magnify is a musician, he's an artist. Meanwhile, Isaac, the guitarist, he's a guitarist, but he also sings as well. Okay, so we would want to ask you a few questions. So the question is going to go to both of you, but they're going to answer individually.
Okay.
So first question is how did you start your career? Let me say your talent. How did you start it? What inspired you? At what age did you feel like I really want to do this thing?
You see, music itself. We say music is spiritual. Yeah, it's something that is gifted, something that is in you. Yeah, so I didn't even know I would grow up and then start writing music or start singing or stuff. But I could remember when I was young, very, very, very little, I loved songs, like any type of song, even if I know the language or I don't know the language, like I can relate. And then I make sure I learn the song from A to Z, like no cap. So back then I could see I had the interest in me. So growing up, I just saw that, okay, what these people are also doing, I could also do same. So let me just put a try and then see where we would go. And when it comes to the people who inspired my music or what exactly inspired my music was back in my JHS days. I was in JHS 1, JHS 2. So we had this guy, his name is Stone Cold. Back then he was Stone Cold, but then now he has rebranded to Robbie K. So Robbie K was the type the girls liked, like every girl in the school. Anytime
one of the girls.
you understand, all the girls. So anytime they see you, Robert, and then they were buying him stuff. I was like, yo, he was my junior back then. So I was like, you're even my junior. So what is it you have, or what are you doing that I can also do? So I just came up with the plan, and big ups to Stoneboy. Stoneboy really inspired me. I used to listen to Stoneboy. Even till now, I listen to Stoneboy songs too, like a lot. So I started learning Stoneboy songs and then freestyling with Stoneboy songs. So back then, during break time, my friends in my class will call Robert. That was Robbie K. They will call Robert, and then Robert will come to my class. And then we had this guy, Anthony. Anthony was a drummer. So he'll be drumming on the table, and then I'll be freestyling. Robert will also be freestyling. Then that was how everything. Yeah, man. So I was like, Charlie, you should be the girl, them sugar. I mean, so I pretend the girl, them sugar. So that was how everything came about. Like, it's very funny, but it's serious. That was how everything came about.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's an interesting story. How about you, Isaac?
Yeah, so mine started with my big sister. Yeah. She also writes songs and sings as well.
Wow.
So, and music was deeply within me. So growing up, I hear music and I feel like I can also do it. Well, I didn't know I could sing till people started telling me, well, you're doing great. And then I picked it up. And then this instrument also came in. That's in the year 2020. I began to learn a self-taught guitarist, and I could see I was improving. Music was deeply within me. Yeah,
Wow, then you're incredible.
yeah.
Okay, and is this the only instrument you play?
Oh no, I play the keyboard as well.
Hey, yeah, the romantic, the girl, no girl likes a drama. Oh. You come and sit beside the drama, then you play.
They
Oh,
do.
yeah, wait, no, 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 they all
They
like
do.
the guitarist and the pianist, and then he has put all into one cup, and then he's, hey, okay, that's nice. That's really interesting. One thing I would also like to know is what has been some of the challenges you have been through as growing up as an artist and a guitarist, as artists and guitarists, like what has been some of the challenges you face? You feel like, um, first of all, you feel like, okay, this is part of my experience. I can use this to say something about my music one day. But at the same time, you think if you are in position to change that thing for those who are now coming up, you could do that.
Um, when it comes to these things, no family wants his or a child to grow up to become a musician. If you check percentage wise, it will be very low. You can't grow up and then be like, "Mommy, I want to be a musician. Daddy, I want to be a musician." They all rebuke you.
Yeah,
Like for
especially in
like
Ghana here.
good. So like for real. So the number one challenge I was facing back then was me coming out to tell my parents this is what I want to do. They were like, nah, like you are not serious. So I didn't have any resources. So I used to write in a book, and and this is very funny. And back then too, I was living with my stepmom and then my step siblings. So anytime I write, I don't know where all this thing came from, but anytime I write, the following day when I wake up, I'll not see where I wrote my lyrics in the book,
Oh,
as if it's spiritual or something. But then later I got to know they were the one cheering,
sharing it.
and so that was my challenge. And
Wow.
then when it comes to finances too, back then, I mean, to go
I
and pay
wasn't there. I don't know.
to
Don't mind me.
so like to go and pay money and then record was also a very big problem. So I was just like writing and then waiting for the right time to come so that like I start to work.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's very inspiring. All right, Isaac, what has been some of the challenges you faced, or what are some of the challenges you feel like this one, if I had the chance, I could change it?
Yeah. So mine is about being able to polish my music. I had wanted to upgrade it, yeah, because I also do write songs. I write songs and sing as well, but the um like I didn't get the encouragement. The naysayers around were more. So
Mm,
I was like, they were like, you can't do it, you can't make it. So I keep striving through, and then I've gotten to this far. It's
wow,
still
and
not
yes,
easy.
but
Yeah,
you're still doing amazing, both of you, and
yeah,
that's all that matters, okay? And that is why we are doing all of this so that in future, when you have become someone great, you will inspire someone who's also coming up. Even a parent who's thinking their children will not, get to this level, you will inspire them to be able to know that, okay, I can let my child try this,
Sure.
maybe adding school and all that, but
Sure.
then I can make my child try this as well. All right, so one more thing I would like to know about both of you is, like, who has been, okay, you mentioned already that Stoneboy has been one of your biggest inspiration
Yeah,
in
sure.
the music industry.
Yeah, sure.
How about you, Isaac?
Oh, mine is every artist, every musician, but it started with Celine Dion.
Celine
Then
Dion.
Ed
Wow.
Sheeran also came in. Ed
Oh,
Sheeran,
Wow.
yeah, I love his song so
any
much.
Ghana for yes.
Oh, as for Ghana, I really love Stoneboy Kojenji, yeah,
Joe
Kojenji,
Entry.
yeah. Well,
Then, oh, okay,
yeah,
that's really nice. I mean, I'm not amazed you play the instrument.
yeah.
Okay, that's very interesting. So, one more thing I'd like to know about both of you. So, right now, what is your phase in the industry? Like, what do you think? Do you think you have achieved something? Have you recorded any of your songs, or have you done anything to show that, okay, I've made an improvement? I can say I have this as my brand, as a brand or something.
Yeah, very sure. So as at now, I have like 5 or 6 tracks that I've recorded. I have 2 master tracks, and then the rest are mixtapes. And from where I started from, and then where I am now, I can see there's a big development. Because back then my lyrics, like, you for the do like this, you for the like it wasn't making sense. But then I was just trying to do
I mean, you
something.
start
Yeah.
a little drops of
You understand?
water.
You
Make some
understand? So
motivation.
I was just trying to form something, and then me so me pekwa na me grind that training. You understand? So from way back till now, like, yeah, there's a huge improvement. And then people, by the grace of God, people are vibing to my songs, and then my songs are going places where I've not even stepped my foot. So,
Wow,
like, yeah,
beautiful.
I'm grateful.
Okay, how
Sure.
about you, Isaac? Is there anything you can be like, okay, right now I own this, right now I can say I'm at this level and I'm doing great, like I've improved as compared to when you started?
Yeah. I've not really taken a step ahead though, but I still keep writing, and I'll be releasing my song very soon. I'll
Oh,
be recording one very soon. Yeah.
okay, that's
Yeah.
very
I've
nice.
not started
Okay,
recording them. So.
so amongst your personal songs, both the ones you recorded and the ones you have not yet recorded, like which one do you think this one stands out? This one tells a story about my life. Like when I become the great artist I want to be in future. This song in particular, I'll make sure my fans get to know so much about it so that if they see where this started from, get it. Mhm.
Okay, so for me, I recently recorded a song titled Alhamdulillah. So
What's the meaning?
Alhamdulillah in Islamic is, let's say, like, by the grace of God. You understand?
Grace of
So
God.
Alhamdulillah is out on all DSPs, and then people are vibing, people are relating, like, to the song.
Myself, I've heard it and I
Yeah,
agree.
and the story and then inspiration behind the music is, like, it's very funny, but to me, like,
Oh, what's the
okay. So
actually?
one time I was coming back from work. I was coming back from work, and then I had this concept, like, yo, let me just pen down something emotional. And then my mom is also late.
Oh,
So I was like, okay, so let me bring that story in it. And then I had this lady I was moving with back then.
my gender. I hope
Like,
it's not your feelings. Is it too
like,
suicide? Is
oh,
that?
we weren't dating though, but
Oh,
the vibe was really there. And then she was the type, those kind of girls that meet you with this kind of self-depreciation tactics, like,
oh,
we are not enough, we are not
oh,
enough. So
oh.
you are, like, trying to make the person feel like, Charlie, we okay, don't listen to anybody, and then stuff. So I invested my time and then my emotions, like, I was really into the girl. I won't lie to you. I could sit a whole day and then be staring at the girl's picture, be
Wow.
doing
Why is it for do things?
oh yeah, like, and it's part of the growth. You understand? If you don't go through this kind of things, like, you won't be matured. So I tried to match my mom's demise and then the girl's story into the song, and then the struggles I'm facing as a youth in Ghana here, yeah, things I'm going through and then stuff. And then I came up with the song, and the song was very beautiful. And mind you, when I got this inspiration, when I wrote everything, I didn't have in mind to go and record. I just wanted to do a normal freestyle and then put it out there for people to just, like, let's vibe with. And this friend of mine, this brother of mine, Webby was like,
It's an
oh,
international
yeah,
wedding.
international Webby.
Okay,
Yeah,
I believe you. So
he's like, we are like that. It's my blood, like, it's my blood. We are like that. So I did the freestyle to him, and then he was like, yo, this song, you don't want me to do one freestyle, then waste time. No, I don't go agree. So let's plan, gather resources, and then go and record the song. I was like, okay, fine. If you say so, I have nothing to say. And then there was this lady we are living with. She also came around. She listened to the song and she was like, "Yo, Charlie, I didn't know you were this bad." You know, I was like, okay, fine. If this what people are saying, then I should just take the step and then record and then bring it out, because maybe this might be a life changing opportunity. And then that was how Alhamdulillah came out.
I mean, sometimes it's good to have people with your vision in mind
Sure,
around you because
sure.
I don't think if they had that creative mindset or they could see they were not seeing your future or they were not having that trust or believe in you so much, I don't think they wouldn't have told you to go record it
Yeah, sure.
rather than doing a normal freestyle. They would probably have, oh, okay, it's good.
Yeah,
Yes.
sure, sure.
So it's good to always have guys, it's good to always have creative people around you
Yeah,
so
your
that whatever
circle.
you are doing, they can push you forward. It can push you out of your comfort zone to do better.
Yeah.
How about you, Isaac? Is there any song? Is there any tune that comes to mind? Like anything at all that makes you feel like, or it might not even be a song. I know people who play instruments sometimes they can just sit down, think of stories, and then they play a tune. Then they can just feel the emotion through the tune. It's like, is there anything at all that you feel like this record I've done or this thing I have sung or played has some serious inspiration that in the future I would like to put it out there that this one had something to a role to play in my growth.
Yeah, so there's one song on it goes by I've got you here inside of my heart and you always be my guy. It's like it talks about God being with me, God protecting me, even though sometimes things go very tough, living without a mom, my late mom.
Wow.
Yeah. So like God
Then
has
you
been
seem
on
to
my
have
side.
some lots in common.
Yeah.
I don't
We are
know how
brothers
you
now, so
okay, got it.
yeah. So
Okay.
so God has been on my side and I wrote that song and I think it's one of the songs I think
Find inspiration, great
it's
inspiration.
connects with me so much.
Wow, okay, that's very beautiful. I'm really learning a lot from your stories, and I'm getting to know you even better. Like, I mean, I've met you all, but then right now here I'm getting to see some things, and then even knowing like you guys have some things in common, and that's very beautiful. So your fans and myself would like to see you guys do something small for us to enjoy your artwork. Okay.
All right.
So
Sure.
if you guys can give us a freestyle so that we
All right. So
your best
let me-
friend.
yeah,
Charlie,
my girlfriend.
Your girlfriend.
Yeah.
You will fit.
No. You let that cash on watching you. No, your best friend. Mhm.
Okay, so Charlie, play something cool.
Okay,
Maybe
just
maybe this
anything.
year I go feel hop on.
Okay.
This one will be hot seat. So make it try something
Yeah,
hot.
hot seat.
Yeah.
Relax.
Yeah. Okay, let's go. So many things where I see, plus my eyes, where my mouth don't go fit to talk. So many wounds in my heart and no one to talk. So what they one side that chop. Tell you the reason why I don't live. Oh. You give me pim and strength, make I see the path you the carry, the act you the carry. You be one of a kind that I swear. So don't let me go. So don't let me go. So don't let me go. Then you may hustle. So don't let me go. So don't let me go. So don't let me go. Then you may hustle.
Moko moko bad, there's no love above the love that I am having for you. Moko moko bad, no true love above the love that I am having for you. Moko moko bad, 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 moko moko bad. Yeah.
So don't let me go.
Don't let me go.
So don't let me go.
Don't let me go.
So don't let me go. Yeah.
Then you may hustle.
So don't let me go. So don't let me go.
Don't let me go. Then you may hustle.
The first day I met you, saw you from a distance, was like, wow, what a beautiful creature. Mean to me, I'm being sick of I fear pressure. Now me to my dream say I go in quite later. When I go close, you are really nice, you got a good heart. Now me fair move pro, yeah, you told me you got a guy. Men pa bow, tete de ya, me nyame kama tete dear, what did I so don't let me go. So don't let me go. So don't let me go. Again, I'm your hustle. So don't let me go. So don't let me go. So don't let me go. Again, I'm your hustle.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're also. Wow. This is beautiful. I hope you guys record this one too.
Alright, sure.
This is a very beautiful song. So you guys like sat down and wrote it together. How do you guys come up with this? Do you just sit down and then you try? I mean, some people they try their hands on something, it works. Or do you guys plan like you write it, then you think of the keys to put for here.
Okay, so earlier on, I made mention of music being a spiritual thing. So me, what really inspires me is the instrumental. Is the instrumental that talks to me. Okay, maybe this is a love song, this is a hustle song, this is an inspirational song or something like that. So when we come together, I'll just let him. He has the instrument, so I'll let him play. And I'll be like, okay, fine. Okay, so you let's do this, add this, change the key, do this, and then we come up with something beautiful.
Wow, that's very interesting. I mean, some people, those who learn it cool music, they have to write it down, draw that W key, and then show where it has to go and all that. So you guys are really doing great, and I pray and hope that you go farther than just here.
Amen.
And
Amen.
I mean, your gods will help you.
Sure.
All right.
Amen.
Thank you once again for honoring the interview.
Okay.
But right now, I want to talk in the form of a discussion, something brief, okay?
Okay.
Because you are not only in the creative space, I'm also in the creative space, okay, myself. Even sitting here is creative,
Yeah.
okay, it's a media work, okay?
Yeah.
So we are going to have a brief discussion. That is the spice I brought to my people today on the heat. So I'm going to give them some brief, something about how it is going in the media space, like a general discussion between all of us. So the first thing is money. Because money is one of the things that the economy has.
I swear.
Economy has, yes, because in my field like this, I do poetry. My fans, you don't know that. Sorry, I do poetry. One day I have to interview myself, or I have to let somebody interview me so that I tell you about myself as well. Okay, so I do poetry. Okay, and in my opinion, I feel like it is very hard, especially in Ghana. Already, poetry is something that is not for everybody because these days people, if not for memes, memes is a form of writing, a form of poetry.
Sure.
If not for memes, I don't think people like reading like first, especially in Africa. So they go back that African man.
Never.
Also, BBC African man. One kind. Obi status right is also I always skip.
I'll just skip.
Yes. So like the poetry industry like this, you can know, that's over 1,000 years. But then what helps is if you have connection. Number one, connection.
Sure. Connection.
When you have connection, then you'll be like, do this gig for me. Me like this. My first performance was a friend who had a gig and he was occupied at another program. Then he was like, go and perform on my behalf.
Wow.
So you see, that's how mine started.
Okay.
So like, what do you guys think about the music industry? Like, in a sense that starting it doesn't need so much money. Going to the studio doesn't cost or something. I don't know about you, maybe your own doesn't cost or it doesn't worry you.
Sure. don't play.
It's not easy anyway.
It's not easy. The money. Scan. For you to be able to gather resources like financially and then go to the studio. Now recording for me, my side, recording a mixtape is 600 cedis. And then
roughly $60-something.
Good. And then from the 600, if you want to record a master track, a nice master track, my producer is charging 1,000 plus, 1K plus.
So $100 plus.
Thank you. So assuming a young man like me trying to find greener pastures and then with no jobs in the country with this kind of hardship. Massa. So we're like with this kind of lifestyle just imagine say we 600 Ghana and then you go and give all to a producer because of music. Like you have your own needs, you have things you have to take off. So when you get the money, you first tackle the need. Baby, you're not scanner. So unless you get somebody who devotes him or herself like to help you, with that one day is school. Because even after recording, you have to do promotion. Promotion money is also another one. You understand? So the music industry, the money side, it really be problem. The money side will really be problem, and then the connections too. Because Charlie, be every experience you put out, but sometimes you meet some people, they try to help you, and then later you see that Charlie, these people, they are not trying to help you, they are trying to do you more harm than what like they are saying. That's what I say. if you read the person's CV, like, oh, yeah, so it's like that. So Charlie, the hardship in the industry is very, very, very,
hot,
very,
it's
yeah.
heated.
It's not easy.
I'm not
It's
gonna
not
lie.
easy.
All right, Isaac, do you have anything to add up to this?
I've always been at the CE place because like the support is not coming, and it's like being in school, being unemployed, and doing some few stuffs prevent you from getting some money, and then trying to do music unless you do it in your room, and then yeah, or
music. I realized that music like this, if you don't have the passion, you can't do it.
yeah.
You won't, if you don't have the passion, you won't get the heart to do it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's really interesting. I mean, we are all going through this. It's good we are putting this out there so that people who are also now starting don't feel like you are the only ones dying. We are all dying with
Yeah, then, but we try to.
We are dying with swag. We are dying with flex.
But then same time, every youth that is trying to be a creative, that is trying to enter the industry, we know there's hardship, but this is what God has given you. Many people don't have this kind of things, and then through this you can be able to make money. So in as much as there is hardship, be taking the